Welcome to the third video on converting units. Now, in this video, we will dive into the process of learning the mathematics of converting units. In our previous video, we discussed that units can be converted. Larger units can be converted into smaller units, and smaller units can be converted into larger units. In this video, we will simply learn how to convert a large unit into a small unit. Let me give you another example. How can you convert a kilogram into gram? Or how can you convert a kilometer into a centimeter? Remember, kilometer is a large unit and centimeter is a smaller unit. And how can we actually get these things done? Now, in order to understand this, we will have to look at an example. And here is my example. Do you remember I told you that we are going to also explore units once again? Now, even though I hope you know what units of physical quantities are, we are going to take an example. We are going to build a unit. Let us build a unit. Now, let us imagine that I am a trader. I am a kind of a shopkeeper, trader, and I deal in colors, right? And I measure colors and I sell colors. So what I have here is I have got colors in a bottle and I've got wide variety of colors. So do you see you got these, I've got these bottles that contain colors in them. Now each bottle contains a fixed amount of a certain amount of a color. Now what I can I not consider bottle as a unit of measuring some amount of color? Right, so bottle can be considered as a unit of measuring color. Right, now a bottle can only contain a certain fixed amount of color. Now either I can have a larger bottle if I want to store more color, or what I can do, I can take many bottles and each bottle contains the same amount of color, and then I can pack those bottles in a small box. Now, each small box, one small box contains 6 bottles. So, I can measure or count the amount of color by using the unit bottle. So, when I say one bottle of color, I'm talking about a certain amount of color. Likewise, when I'm saying a small box of colors, what I mean to say is six bottles of colors, or the amount of 6 bottles of color is actually one small box. Now I have a large box, and a large box is also called a carton. And inside this carton, I can fix 20 small boxes. So the large box also becomes a unit of measuring color. So what I've done in this example is I have made a unit, I have constructed a unit to measure colors. And what are those 3 units? I'm so sorry, colors, colore, not colore, it's colors. And I have actually constructed 3 units of measuring color. The smallest unit is a bottle, right? And then a larger unit of measurement is called a small box. And a small box is equal to 6 bottles, right? And also then I have constructed another larger unit which is called a large box. So this is the largest unit, and a large box contains 20 small boxes. I hope I have sufficiently described to you what a unit is. A unit is a word that tells us about a fixed amount of something. A bottle tells me that it has around 20 milliliters of color in it. Right? I didn't tell you this, but now I'm telling you this. And a small box is the amount of color found in 6 bottles, and a large box is the amount of color found in 20 small boxes, right? So what we have done so far is that we have discovered, or we have constructed 3 units of measuring color. The smallest unit is bottle, the larger unit is small box, and the largest unit is a large box. Now what are we going to do is we are going to learn to convert the large unit into a small unit. All right, let us proceed. For this, we would need a blank page, and let us create a blank page for ourselves. Okay, so